Ah, Hello? Hello. How does my audio sound, gamers? Do I sound palatable? I don't know what the right word for it would be. Do I sound alright? Do I sound okay? I hope that it sounds alright. $10 mic audio quality. Frown. Still? Really? 1920s radio host quality. God fucking damn it. What did they mean by this? I don't want to sound like I'm in the 20s. It sounded so nice when I tested it earlier. Hello. Hi, Crab. I guess we're just gonna hang out in the 20s today. God. Ugh. Mad. What the fuckity fuck is going on with my fucking audio? Why is he shitting? I like the 1920s vibe. Well, I'm glad that someone likes it, because I don't. Why is he shitting? It sounded so, it sounded crisp. It sounded clean when I did my VOD recording to test this bad boy. It sounded precise. It sounded proper. What? I don't know. You should keep it like this? Well, I guess I'll listen to the VOD after and decide how much I hate it or like it. But it's not the vibes I'm going for. I'd like to be audible, and I'd like to sound as close to how I sound in reality. Can you guys hear, chaff or anything? Like, if I slap my face, could you guys hear, the chuff? Put a grayscale filter over it, play it up. I actually did that once, early days in my stream. I did a whole, ye old ass team thing. No chaff. I wonder what's going on with it. You don't hear the chaff, so you don't hear, me, breathing like a pug anymore. Sniffing. I just still sound like a radio host? Maybe it is something on Wirecast's side. Gonna be in meetings from 1:30 to 4? God damn. Only issues minor clipping with certain frequencies. You just have radio voice. I wonder if it might be something on Twitch's side, too. Because if even my recordings sound fine, I'm very curious as to what my VOD is going to sound like after this. Because I record my VODs locally. I don't, download it from Twitch. So if it is maybe Twitch's side... Oh, an elephant honk. I don't know if it'll work. Ew, there's a fucker in chat. I will do an elephant honk. Thank you, Crab. Let's see if this works. Here, let's try a honk. 3, 2, 1. Oh! I did too hard. Ah! That was a failure of a honk. 1 sec. Pink Crimson. Yeah. Let's try that again. Alright. Did that come out at all? With my current setup? Did you hear that sound? Did it clip? Question mark. No sound. Fascinating. No, nothing. Insane. Huh. Death of honk. Let's try this. Try now? Yes? No honk? Damn. Alright, I'm gonna be going. Good luck with all your meetings, Crab. Have a good stream. I'll try. Still no. No honk. Well, I could give Crab a hug in person whenever I see them next, so I'm not too worried about that, but... Huh. Absolutely bizarre. Why? No honk. Save. Googling something. Absolutely strange. Very weird. Maybe it's picking up the good mic for everything but the actual broadcast and using the integrated accidentally. Maybe. Oh. Huh. I think there's someone in my house. I'll be right back. Honestly, man, I'll be one moment. I know you told them.
Yep, you're good. That's all I need.
Alright. Are you like from a different like upper management or something? Are you like our dryer's been broken for like a long time. Do you know when that'll be fixed?
No, I don't know.
You have no idea. The front desk and they're like, man, we so
Yeah, sorry about that. Like, our like work stuff, so we have to do stuff. That they
here on this book.
just basically escape this, you know, want to like
And I have to go back to this. I'm working. No, appreciate it. Hello? Did I not mute? Did you guys hear me talking? I'm here now. In the distance. Oh, you heard me complaining about my dryer. Sorry. Barely. It's okay. I don't save my art VODs anyways. This does not sound like a high quality mic unless it's physically broken, but then it would sound even worse. Yeah, when I did my VOD stuff, I could hear very clearly my voice, and it sounded great, actually. It sounded like my standard stuff. So I don't think it's the mic being busted. I think it's something in the actual stream. Like, my VOD sounded fine. It's bizarre, it's strange, it's insane. It's crazy. What the hell? The meat hates this. Want to try covering your integrated mic and see if it's muffled? I guess. I have a boom cover over, or a pop cover over my mic though. Can you hear me still? I covered it with my hands. I think it's not gonna do anything. Right? That didn't change anything. It's like a big ass mic, and my hands are small. Still sounds the same. Yeah. I'm at the Mac mic. I don't even know where that is. I have no idea where the Mac mic is. I just realized something.
How does that sound? Hey, hi. Did that work? Really? Okay. Fixed. Okay. It looks like, no, it looks like there was a mic setting incorrect. I sound nice. It sounds like I'm standing right behind you now, doesn't it? I hope it does. Yay! Yippee! Yippee! Okay, cool. Thank God. What the fuck? What did they mean by this? We really live in a society. I want to draw so bad. We're drawing now. Let's see. So glad it was an easy fix. Yeah, me too. God. Alright, let's swoos. Swoos? How are we looking? Oh, there's a seam here. Beep. Nope. Boop, beep, bop, boop. Yep. Alright. Seam fixed. You can see my stuff. We're gonna roll right here, right now. Gamers. We're gonna roll some fucking dice. It's gonna be so cool. If anyone wants to draw with me, you're welcome to. Or pick out what character you're gonna make and then draw later. But I have some dices. Gamer moment. That was the easiest audio fix we've had by far. So I'm quite chuffed. Positive. Also, the mic that you guys had heard before is a mic built into my like headphones, which are not a gamer headset. In fact, I didn't even know they had a microphone in them, which is crazy. Just gotta get lunch ready. Ah. Yeah. I had no idea these headphones had a mic in them. It's super funny. They look like just normal ass headphones. Like they don't have the goods in them. Every day I itch my leg and be like, why are you still itchy? Lunch is cavatappi with spicy sausage. I just read that as spicy sausage, and it was like, huh? He just rolled and got elf performer with abusive remarks. That's just Sir Gaga. Nice. Can you send some of that spicy sausage over to Rue, please? Thanks. You can just transfer it through chat. Just fax it through. That should work, right? It will. Alright. I got my pen. It's a D10, a D10, a D10. Sure, splat splurge my kabooter broking. Oh, you know a sound effect that'd be really funny to have? Would just be like the default splat sound effect. I spelled default. Default splat. You know, like, or whatever. Oh. Wait, with the mic fixed, I should see if the honk will work now. Ready? Here's like a little honk. Can you hear him? Default splat, default explosion. Delta rune splat. Yes. Delta rune splat is exactly it. 6 for our first roll. Six is kobold. We get to draw a puppy. Hell yeah. No honk still? Filter might be different. I think the filter is extremely strong on this thing I'm using. Let me see. Let me... I have no idea how to change it. I feel like this might be the end of an era. Because I can't have this thing with no... We'll see. I'll look with that later. This is a new fix, so I haven't messed with it much. Buppy. You should base the Buppy on Faust, not biased. I'll think about it. Oh, let me minimize something. Okay. Next archetype. Roll another time. Whap. 6. What? Another one. Warrior. What's the difference between knight and warrior? Are these like actual archetypes like just in the setting? I should probably Google him. Dungeon Meshi Wiki ? Is there? Okay, there's like a fandom page. Base it on my new puppy, the popcorn shrimp. Warrior's more aggressive, closer to barbarian. Social class. Okay. Hi, Roman. Waving. How's it going, bud? We're making an OC. Oh, I just realized that my screen is not shifting around. Come on now, baby. Be nice to me. There we go. I have to, like... Here. What are we doing? You... Go slightly over here. That way. Zoop, 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 zoop. Okay, we're good. Borzoi Kobold. Wait, sorry, that's a horse. That would be pretty fun. Doing fine? Aight. Just getting through the day, getting through the week. Alright, one more roll. A D10 again. 8. Abusive remarks. Why is everyone getting abusive remarks? This is a bullying. Can't wait for Pokemon. For the next Pokemon stream? Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I do still want to do it. It's just been... there's been many other things I want to do. Tragically. We should make the most toxic party. Everyone's just mean to each other. Oh, so mean to me. For funsies, yeah. Well, we got our rules. I don't need the dice anymore, right? Yeah. Zoop. I'm gonna change the way that these are highlighted. I'm gonna go for... We'll go for sketch render. And we'll highlight it. No, that's not quite it. There. It sounds like Cooking Mama music. There you go. I like that. Specialize in vicious mockery. Yeah, maybe so. Also, hi, Ritsatera. How's it going? Huh. Alright. I gotta look at some kobolds. Dungeon Meshi kobolds, for those of you who are not aware, are not lizards and are in fact doggies, I believe. Kobold? Right. Let me pop over this reference tab for myself really quick. Lots of cute doggies. Japanese kobolds are dogs, yes. Think the dog knights from Undertale. Yeah. Steak, have you consumed any Dungeon Meshi? I know you don't have, like, Netflix, but do you read much manga? I know there's stuff you like, of course, obviously. But, like, nowadays, have you consumed it? Have you consumed the media? I've seen the first episode. Ah, I see. Oh, it's really cute. I recommend it if you ever have the capacity to. I mean, you know, I don't want to get in trouble for anything, saying things on my stream, but, you know, pirates are pretty cool. Smile. I don't read manga, but I should. You should! What's it called? There's an app that I use that lets you read it for free. That's, like, actually illegal. What is it called? Manga Plus. There's a big picture of Luffy on the front of it. Yeah. Hey. 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 Just making sure you guys can still see. The world really is my cloister here. I could make a warrior doggy. I also know what sites to avoid if you don't want to break the law. Oh. Pirates! Exclamation point. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of sail in the seas. You know. I'm turning the opacity down for now. I'm gonna take all the time I want in this. And then when I'm done, we got some commissions to work on. I have many commissions in my queue right now. It's very nice. The feeling I have with this nice big pile of comms is like, obviously it's like a stress because there's a lot of them, but it also feels great to have what essentially feels like more of an income rather than just like a spot check here and there. It's great. It's great. I'm pretty chuffed. Positive. I can't believe you would condone crime, SMH. SMH. Alright. Let's see. I just realized I could just make me like my stream Sona. Except, I mean, it fits the kobold and the warrior part, but abusive remarks isn't a particular skill I think I'm great at. I don't know. I guess I could be mean if I wanna be. I'll think about it. It looks like down-shaped ears for the doggies is also a common thing. Oh, there's a seam on my stream still. 1 second. This is gonna bug me if I don't take care of it. I scooted over slightly. I just don't like having seams on there. Okay. I'll just start drawing. Let's see. Nothing like a circle. We like circle. Although, I actually don't think I want circle. I want like a diamond-shaped head. You know, like there's a bunch of floof up here. Oh, and I need to see some cool armor too. Let's say... Do we want to lean more into like general warrior class like fighter type? Or do we want to go more like full barbarian rage? I think I want to do like a small angry kobold. No. Shapes. There is a new Roblox Pokemon style game and I found a full odds shiny. Oh, that's neat. What was the shiny? Well, I guess, is it a Pokemon style game, like as in there's Pokemon in it and it's like a fan game, or is it like a custom mons thing? I don't want to just, I almost in my head I'm thinking of a kobold and it was literally just like the dog guard from Undertale. I don't want to just draw the dog guard from Undertale. I want to draw what's like a really cranky kind of dog? Takes a poodle. I say Pokemon style because it's a Pokemon gameplay, but due to other Roblox Pokemon games being struck by my Nintendo, it's entirely unique creatures. Oh, interesting. Bulldog. Let me tell you, I know a thing or two about bulldogs, and I will take any excuse to draw one. Sure. Alright. Oh, I love bulldogs. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, they're creatures. I'm looking at pictures of dogs, and I'm quite chuffed. Aw, there's a baby. The shiny I found was a robot bee called USB. Oh, hee hee. I wonder if this will copy over properly or not. I don't remember what the last thing I copy pasted was. Oh, it's not gonna copy over. Here, I'll just send this tab over. One second, I gotta hide my screen real quick. Just for a second. I just need to make sure, one, there's nothing like secret on here that's like spoilers, and then two, it's not like random private information. Cool. Dog image. Clap. I wasn't even shiny hunting. I was running through an area trying to get a previous route. To get a different Tenorian. Oh, they're called Tenorians. Interesting. They sound like... Sounds like an alien species. Evolved into a giant person-sized wasp with a taser for a string. That's scary. Oh, ew! Wow! Hello! How's it going? Dog image. Love dog image. It just the stream just turns into me looking at dogs. I want to there, copy the image. Paste. Doggy. It does, it goes. Yippee! The entry says people are afraid to leave their tech outside because they don't want to attract these giant robot wasps and give them a reason to nest. Yeah, that sounds scary. Here it is, guys, my Dungeon Meshi OC. Alright, Doggy can go over here. The other thing I want to do is decide whether we're gonna go warrior or like barbarian. I think barbarian in this kind of fit would be really cute. Or this kind of doggy would be cute. Let me just like look up some inspo, you know? Pinterest, my beloved. There we go. Funny you say aliens, because the lore I've learned so far does involve a meteor crashing down and bringing life. There's a unique type called cosmic type. And there's voice acting? Wow. Sounds like there's a lot going on, huh? Alright. I think, I don't think I'll need any other bulldog images. It is kind of like motivating just to see them because they're so cute. Oh, I love bulldogs. I want to squeeze those little jowls. Ah. Okay. No, now it's starting to get too distracting. Get out of here. This is the picture I'll work with. Oh, those stinky guys. If I wasn't severely allergic, I would love to have another bulldog. I grew up with one. She was the sweetest little thing. Her name was Sam, and she was scared of everything. The starters are a water dog, grass bunny, and a fire snake. Oh, you know I'd be picking the snake, baby. Fire type and a snake? Wow, wow, wow. Alright. I'm gonna go small at first. Right? Hi, guys! How's it going? Question, Fox. Do you ever want to try streaming the fan-modded versions of Sun and Moon? Oh, if you linked it to me, I'd consider it. Maybe. What's modded about it? Is it just normal Sun and Moon, or is it Ultra? I'm thinking like a real bulky guy. I need to look. Do kobolds in Meshi have the bowed legs? No, they do not. Good to know. Ultra link sent. I'll check it out later. That would be interesting. I'd have interest. Unit, yeah. All right, no furry legs. It's just actual guy legs here. Man legs. Oh, my shapes! My shapes! It's just said, I always picked fire type growing up, so I wanted to pick something else. I also realized that I never really get a water type on my team, so I went with a dog just to spice things up. Cute! Glad you did go with the water type because you found a grass type that you wanted to use right after. That's nice. How fortuitous. This guy's shaped like a golem, kind of. I think I want to do... I want the bulky arms. I like the barrel-chested look and like the low head. If you want to go with bulldogs, I mean, they're definitely like that. I want to do weapon on the shoulder. Just gonna google. Yeah, okay. It is a plant cat called kitweed. Nice. So you've got a weed cat of your own, have you? I want to have a big... Well, do we want to have like an axe? Or do we want to maybe... Oh, you know what'd be cool? Like a halberd. I went to halberd. Did you hear Temtem is stopping content updates this year? Huh. I I heard some mentions of Temtem on like my Tumblr dash recently. People were talking about it. I was like, I wonder why this is coming up. I guess that's why it's on people's mind. Double-sided hammer axe with the armor-piercing attachment. Maybe. I'm trying to visualize that in my head right now. I'm not sure. I think the thing with a short warrior like this, if he has like not much of a wingspan, probably want to have like a nice long weapon, right? And of course like a shorter one for very close range stuff, if it comes up. I want a sturdy looking guy. Temtem isn't a great MMO, but was a kind of fun monster game. Monster creature collector type. Yeah, I've heard mixed things about Temtem generally. I'm sure it was a good game, but I heard a lot of people be like, it gets extremely difficult later down the line. Catcher, sorry. It's okay. You're good. I heard, yeah, that it was tough. And then the other thing people were talking about on my dash too was that, like, Temtem was very specific about, like, not... Oh! Dong dang.
This is a reminder. Spray the tanks.
A reminder. Spray the tanks. They're very specific about not adding any new critters or something, right? Like they refuse to add any more with the content. They're just adding like other fights or whatever. Steak said it would have been a lot better if it was a regular game instead of an MMO. There's difficulty spikes because of how content was released. Okay. Kobolds.webp. I don't like the, I'm not as into this pose. I think I like the sketch concept, but I'm gonna try something a little bit more, like, dynamic? Let's see. Starting from, like, the very base skeleton. I want this character to be emanating the bad vibes of, like, being good at abusive remarks. Maybe if I, like, angle the body away. Well, I don't want it to be too much of a dramatic angle. Like a disgruntled town guardsman looking ass kind of guy. Let's have like a slight power stance instead of just like standing there hunched over, right? I just realized this is literally the Shuni race from PF2E. Oh, I want to see. I'm looking up. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, that's a great That's great. That's super cute. I want him to be faced slightly away. Maybe even slightly up. I want the face to be like... I love Bulldog. Dewey has a lot of really, really good races. I could imagine. I remember Pathfinder 1 also had a lot of good stuff on it. Like disgruntled looking ass doggy. Something like that. My favorites are Poppets and the Bat Sprites. Feel free to share with the class. Smile. Would love to see it. Oops. I think if we're going for more of a disgruntled guard, I want to go more warrior. So let's go for fighter. Fighter outfits. Puppets are... Oh! Literally little puppet guys. That's cute. Well, okay. I don't think I want just a cloak over the shoulder. Let's do like a clasp here. Yeah. A clasp that attaches to like a pauldron. And then that kind of like has a sort of collar to it. There's like a little bit of chain here. Bat Sprite. Oh, those are cute. The Bat Sprites kind of remind me a little bit of, Goblats. That's the goblins in, the Halantar setting. Do they have, like, the full 4 fingers on kobolds? They do. I had lunch, but I'm still kind of hungry. I'm still thinking about sushi right now. I was playing Yakuza with steak earlier, and there was sushi and Chinese food. That food was tasty, but I'm still hungry. Yeah. I want sushi. I want imitation crab. Chest plate. I want like a very cool chest plate, right? Like you want an imitation for crab. Well, crab is irreplaceable. Smile. But I'm talking about, like, you know, the stuff that's in California rolls. Jokes aside, I like that stuff. I could eat that all day. I know a lot of people think that it's gross, but that just means there's more for me. Oops, I misspelled chest plate. Can you guys hear when I type? Question mark. It is good. Yes. I don't want to just play it with like abs or anything in it, but I think that like some ridges would be cool. Could not hear my typing. Oh, fascinating. Whoa. Okay. Oh. No, I don't want that. The new setup means no ASMR. That's okay. I don't want you guys hearing me huffing and puffing because of my asthma. I think that this is a fine trade-off. No more clicky clack ASMR. That's fine. I don't like that. This is already uneven. Let's fix him. This is supposed to just be like the sketch that's nice and small before I blow it up and act like I don't know nobody. But sure about the stripes. Maybe let's get rid of that. How about like I think having the concave part up here on the chest is just like it kind of makes sense. But then like after that maybe it divots down. And there could be like a slice there. Oh, I don't want him to have little dog abs. No, that's no good. Maybe it's just like this. And then I could have like little divots there. Yeah. And then the only thing here could just be like a line. That kind of works. Past that. Probably like a little line here for the midsection. And then I want like maybe like a couple of these. And then some of that like plating that goes down like this. Protecting the leggies. You need those to move. Give him big old barrel legs too. What kind of backstory could I give this kobold? Why is he so mean? Right? Like, do I make another fail guy? We could have another fail guy. Not sure about the hand. I need to look at a reference of someone holding a staff. Okay. There. Like there. Huh. I think I'm trying to like think of something clever. But with a bulldog, often, you know, what you see is kind of right on the tin. If I were to make him like my bulldog I had, I mean, she was a coward. Through and through, all the way through. She was scared of feathers. She was scared of her own farts. She was such a good dog. Aw. But I don't know if that's like a tough guy warrior type, right? Maybe he is a big coward, but he kind of like hides that behind like being an ass. But then like, why is he adventuring, right? Need money. Like Chilchuck. Yeah, it could just be money. You cannot skimp on the jowls for bulldogs. Could just be money. Got a family to feed type thing. What if it was, well, I'm gonna do no, well, no, I think one armored hand and then maybe like one unarmored. That way, like, you could shield from with the pauldron on that side and then the shield on the gauntlet on the other side. And then this is left unarmored for the sake of speed. Yeah. I need to get a closer look at some of this armor. Money is always one common way you'll become an adventurer for. And then like the main things I always think of are like as a hook is like, oh, you need money and it's like the quickest way to earn money in this setting, or like, oh, you're trying to save someone that you care about. That's like the common ones, and they're both in Dungeon Meshi, obviously. But what other story hooks would be fun? Maybe like it could be, instead of like a precious person, it could be like a precious item. Maybe something was taken all the way down to the bottom of the well and he's just trying to get it back. Cursed by a hag to wander, tricked by someone too canny. Maybe. Okay, I am into these doodles. I'm gonna stow this away. This is my reference layer. If they were tricked by someone, what does that trick entail? If they're like a cowardly person who tends to kind of like keep his own business, what's caused him to go in there? What about this? What if looking like this, looking like a bulldog, is something that's not very typical of a kobold, right? Like, I think all the kobolds I've seen, and like the ones I'm looking at now, are definitely like, there's some that have stubbier snouts, but none of them to the degree where like a pug or a bulldog would be. Maybe this is like a visual thing, and they've been told like, oh, if you get to the deepest part here, you could grant a wish so that you could like change the way that your body looks, right? Or something. Or maybe it's not even that he wants to change how he looks, it's that he wants to show that he deserves respect despite looking like this, right? I forget the mythos of the dungeon exactly right now. It's been so long since I actually read Dungeon Meshi, so I'm trying to kind of... I don't want to over-refresh myself because it's fun to be thrilled by whatever's happening in the anime. Yeah. He's so... short. I think, anyone could tell him anything. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna change his proportions just a little bit. Alright. The truth of the dungeon is unknown to most. Ah, that's fair, yeah. So, traits, aside from just being abusive remarks, is like, maybe he's like pretty gullible. Very like self-prideful. Kind of a coward. Right? Like... Huh. What else? Like, to flesh this out some more. Think about it. I'll have a going list in the corner. I'll make a note, like, let's see. Adventures to get respect. Commonly disregarded, right? Slash, underestimated. Keeping some little notes here. Bulldogs are so cute. I'm getting so distracted just by the picture of the bulldog. I'm just so chuffed. I think there's like a roll of chub over there. There's not really much of a neck on these guys. Do I want to give like hair or something? They don't really have hair unless they're like an already fluffy critter. No neck needed, TBH. Real. Want to give any sort of hat or anything, maybe? Or like a helmet. Maybe just a hat that's like cute. I'll think about it. We don't have to do that right now. Good face. Thanks. Lan's neck tats are always good. It's very compelling that he's fighting against his nature to adventure. I like that too, yeah. It's like this, it would be so easy to just kind of give up and like head home and just like live a simpler life. But he's like, I got my reputation on the line here. I'm very proud of myself. And I want other people to recognize that. I need some more close-ups of kobold faces. Can I get a closer look at that snout, please? Oh yeah. I got a lot of good references here. Okay. I'm not sure about these eyes. They're almost like too cartoony. Let me get some reference things. I love a snout. Yes, big fan. Big fan of a snout. I know I want these big ass brows. Right? Like, look at that. Do I want to attach the eyes to the brow? Maybe I need to scoot them down a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of better. Bark, bark. Actually, it'd be more like. It's funny because my bulldog, she had her deep bark, right? But most of the time, she did this like pitiful, extremely pitiful little whimper. It was like, "Arr!" Like if she wanted to go out or something. I like the shapes, but the colors here are reversed. Big old schnoz. Alright, I want one big scraggly tooth here, almost like a tusk. You see this guy from a distance, you're like, is that a freaking like orc? What are you doing? But do I want the teeth like this? I think I like the line teeth, but they're also a little bit too cartoony for what I'm going for here. With the snaggletooth. Love me a snaggletooth. There's like the wrinkles under the chin too. I'll go over the fur pattern and the pattern around the snout in a little more detail on the colors. I think some kind of space there makes sense. Well, okay, wait. I want the seam here to line up. We have enough space to kind of see the bottom of the jaw and a piece of the neck. This should kind of overflow a bit here as well. And then this would connect. I need to arc this down a little more. There we go. If this is where the collar starts to happen, it's gonna trail through here. There we go. That's better. Good, good, good. Not quite whiskered like that. More down like this. Yeah. What a sweet puppy. I'm gonna give him like a little like ear piercing. Like that. I'm big on that. Alright. Looking cool, Joker. "5 billion years of drawing circle." There. I forgot I had a tool for that. Oh, the song ended. Let's listen to... hmm. That's gonna be too upbeat. Let's do this one. How's that? Not too loud or too soft? Just right. Great. That's too many lines. To keep it a little simpler. There. Yeah. This jowl would arc around the back. There you go. Nice big old pauldron. We love a big pauldron. One of the pauldron things, like shoulder things on the references that I was looking at for barbarian outfits before I decided to go more fightery was like fucking like an entire wolf head, and thinking about the implications of that for this is a little bit funny. Honestly, almost seems kind of on brand if this character were to go on like an especially big like a big villain arc, just goes around like going after other kobolds. That'd be fucked. Yes, it's too much. It's like someone wearing like a I don't even know. I don't want to say anything too gross. Ouch. I'm okay. I just stretched a muscle weird. Zoop. I'm starting to think about... I'm not even close to being done, but I am thinking about names. Is there like particular naming convention or anything for kobolds? There's not, right? They have... They speak differently than the other races in the setting. They don't speak as much, but they don't have anything about like their language in particular. I'd imagine that names would be simple to say then. Ruffman, thanks. Booferson. You know what I'm saying? I want this to connect with the floor. We're starting to actually draw the character in the scene, so things should connect. Hi, Ricky! Before it let me watch it, I had to watch a top 60 Red Bull ad where someone is trying to defuse a bomb and tries to drink a Red Bull to help him do it, but he fucking dies anyways. Cool! He cut it, but keep it up. Yeah. Me when I drink a Red Bull, to be quite honest. I haven't had a Red Bull before, but I have had one of those, like, ghost drinks. Carby gave me one once when we were vending at an esports thing. And it did make me feel like I was gonna explode. It was delicious. I liked it. In terms of, like, the consuming part of it, but, I don't think my heart could handle taking something like that often. Halberd moments. Anyway, Ricky, how's it going? Got any big streams or anything planned soon? Not medically allowed to have any caffeine. Yeah. Time to go buy some. No! Don't do that. Take care of yourself. You have friends who care about you. Zoop. cringe. Let me tell you. The real cringe thing here is to neglect yourself because there's so many people who care about you. You should strive to care for you because your friends care for you and you care for your friends, right? I haven't been able to stream for a bit, working hard because car needed repairs. And B-Day is this month. Ash's B-Day. You have an edited vid coming out soon. It's you taking Ash through your first 3 FF14s. Crab said, someone type what Fox got. I'm just gonna zoom out and Coop can take a guess. Type and go, wee! I hope that the vid performs well, Ricky. Thumbs up emoji. Amazing. Nice. I'm glad Crab likes it. Alright. If this guy was mean to me, I'd cry. What? Well, sorry, but it's on his character sheet that he's supposed to be mean to you, and I think he'll listen to his character sheet. A cartoon eraser over says means tough. Yeah. It's niceys. Oh, woo! I need to look at my reference again for my staff that I was looking at. I seem to have closed such a tab. Oops. Come back to me, my angel of music. IDKY Niceys is so fun to say and do. You're right. We niceys? We nice? Ooh. Alright. If Sir Gaga is mean to me, I know his real name, so I could just bully him back. However, getting insulted by a dog, devastating, never coming back from it. Real. A dog who's scared of his own shadow sometimes? Yeah, that's rough. Maxim? How are you all doing? Better late than never. I'm doing pretty alright. I'm drawing a Dungeon Meshi OC that I rolled dice for. And I got kobold, so here I am drawing a furry. Not that I'd ever complain about such a thing. Dungeon Meshi. Oh, that'll take a second to explain. Kobold. Sorry, but it's a little bit of a different kobold. It's a dog. It's, Japanese kobold. Different iteration. I apologize. I digress. The Eastern kobold, yeah. These fingers I think are too small. I'm gonna have to redo that in a second. Dungeon Meshi. If someone could just, like, link it. I mean, it's a manga that finished recently and is getting an anime now. It's like dungeon diving, and then like they eat the monsters, like they cook them. Delicious in Dungeon. Yes, that's Delicious in Dungeon. I don't think I have the mental capacity right now to do a whole summary of what Dungeon Meshi is, but you know. Aha. Yeah. I need to give this guy some little doggy claws. Alright, that's only 3. The last finger is gonna be up like this. There we go. And the thumb is like up here. There we go. There we go. You know what other game this song made me think of? The other game I've been thinking about streaming lately has been Stardew Valley, just because I kind of want an excuse to play it again. And it would be easier to stream now that the gaming PC is back. Like, I know it's on pretty much every platform ever, but I would have an easier time playing it on the gaming PC and then streaming it over. The thing with it would be, if I were to stream Stardew, I'd probably want to play it with other people, like do a multiplayer thing. But the other thing with that would be almost all my buds do like 9 to 5s or worse. So if I wanted to do a group thing, I'd have to play it at night, and all of my evenings are stuffed full of fucking stuff to do all the time, baby. I'm just way too popular. What am I supposed to do? Everyone wants to hang out with me. Everyone being my parents. And my crab's parents. So, you know, I got lots of pals too, and I like spending time with everybody. Back with ice cream. Nice. Thumbs up. But yeah, if I were trying to coordinate like a group Stardew playthrough or something, I'd have to try and free one of the days that are locked behind events going on, which is very difficult, especially if I wanted to repeat it. The 9 to 5 nerf pensive, yeah. Ah, cute emote, Roman. Gonna try and send out an email, then work on creating a Cha-Cha character. Ooh, nice. Good luck. If you need any assistance, there's a whole server full of people who could help you out. That emote's also cute, Roman. Let's see. Aww. Thinking about snacks again. I know there's an Excel file, so that helps. Yes. I think we should be allowed to add a few hours to the day and then days to the week. Honestly. We should all be allowed to work from home and make our own hours. Yeah. Honestly. Too real. Oops. Oh. Here we go. First thing to get the mail out. Yeah. Different layer for this real quick. Arc. And then we can pop it down. Your art for armor is so good, extremely impressive. Aw, hee hee hee. Don't be too nice to me now. But, yeah, I mean, I'm doing my best. Honestly, I would not be able to do anywhere near this much without, like, a ton of references. Like, I think I have a dozen little tabs open right now that I'm flipping through in the background, so... References are your friend! People who are like, oh, if you use references, you're cheating, are insane. You could really expect me to, like, be able to render all this stuff and make it look good without looking at reality at all. I need to see some shapes! Exclamation point. Alright, do I want to do the other arm or do I want to go down? I need... Let's see... Where are you, beautiful? Ah, okay, cool. This piece actually needs to go out here. This is gonna be like this is like chainmail. I'll come back to that. This juts out slightly, and then there's like a little bit more here. And a little bit more there. And then another one. Those people are like, fuck people with aphantasia. Only people who can rotate a horse in their head are real artists. Yeah, that's so silly. But, I mean, references are important. I think that it's childish to say that you shouldn't use references because it's cheating, because it's not like art is a game that you have to win. It's really not. I mean, there's contests, but even then. One of the better ways to get better at drawing is to look at reality and kind of like mimic it the best you can. Let's see. I think instead of having this layered underneath, I'm gonna have it like plated on the top. References are literally how people are supposed to learn. Insane that people are mad about it. Yeah, it's crazy. It's wild. Alright. I think the main thing is that, like, the understanding I have is, like, you don't want to steal art either. But, like, using something as a reference and, like, just tracing over something and saying that it's yours are two very, very vastly different things. And honestly, I feel like even, like, tracing as a practice, as a way to learn shapes, is fine as long as you don't claim the traced thing as your own. Right? I don't know. I actually feel like I literally leveled up mentally vis-a-vis shoes and like drug feet from my first day of Pokemon I traced over like a fucking basketball meme, and I traced over all those damn basketball shoes, and I felt like I learned. Like, instead of just drawing a foot like this, you could draw it like freaking... There's like a shape to it. I'm not doing a very good job illustrating what I'm thinking right now, but like I realized something about the kind of like physicality of like the shape of the sole and stuff, which was very, very, very helpful to me. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. These legs are so fucking short. It's really cute. This poor little doggy is probably very self-conscious about being so damn small. As well. If it's all about ego in this creature. I need to put some lotion on my bod real quick. Give me one moment. Exma be like, what if you paid attention to me? No knees. Real, no knees. I might extend this guy slightly just to give him some knees. They are there just being mean. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Well, short nubby little leg. Does he deserve knees, though? You can't kick him in the kneecaps if he doesn't have knees, right? Huge brain take. I like this, it's good. Alright. I'm also sad you can't see his little tail, because it would be way too short to actually see from this angle. Yo-ho! I'm thinking... like that, and then... there. These big ol' leg things. I think, okay, these are fine, but I do think that they need some stuff here so that it, like, implies some level of flexibility. Otherwise, he'd run like his legs were just straight arrows, right? Here we go. Yeah! Nods, nods. Alright. The rest of this kind of goes down like that. Eventually there's a little thing that sticks at the bottom here. There. Alright. Not quite. Let's do the bottom here. Like in the middle. There. And then looking at my references, these tend to have little like circles on them too. Are they underneath or on top? Looks like on top. Kind of like this. I like that. It's too much. Also, I'm not sure if I even really like the stripes as much anymore. They're definitely like... they just kind of feel uneven. I think the curve here might just be too sharp, maybe? It's like, it's a lot more flat. This is... oh, this is too high up. A little better. Gotta take a phone call, BRB. Alright, thumbs up. I will be here, doing my thing. It's already almost been 2 hours. That's crazy. Well, I'm not in any sort of particular rush or anything today. I don't really have anywhere to be until like 5-ish or 6-ish, I think. Well, 5-ish. So, we'll see how far we get today. Armor shoes. I think I want to do a quick, well, I'm gonna go up, I'm gonna do the other arm, and then I'm gonna hide the bottom of this, and I think try and resketch the shoes, because I did kind of glaze over them pretty hard. Oh, what happened? Okay. I saw like a weird notification for a second and got really confused, but we're good. I think. I'm gonna get a good like a nice gauntlet or something. Let's get rid of that really quick. There. I want this nice like arrow shape, right? I want to have that involved. And then, oh man, I need to get some hair clips. Oh, I didn't talk about this with all y'all yet. Yeah, when I left yesterday, I left to go and get my hair cut, right? But I decided the last time I got my hair cut, I was like, I want to try something drastic next time. I'm gonna change things up. I'm gonna get my hair cut way shorter than I normally do, and see how that treats me. So like, my hair is so short right now, like I can feel hair on the back of my neck. Like there's no hair on my neck anymore. It's that short. It's been chopped completely off. I do still have the front part of my hair, like my bangs and stuff. They're still long. I could still put them in my face, which is good, because I like them to be there for security. And I don't think I want to have short bangs. It's just not for me. I had short bangs when I was a small child, and I looked like a big fucking dweeb. Personally, like, I think I looked silly. Too silly. Is that? It's a little bit big. Let's see. Oh, short haircut, exciting. Yeah, I'll see if I have the, I don't know, chutzpah or guts to hop onto a call at some point and like show it off, but I'm still really self-conscious about it. I'm still getting used to it. I hope it treats you well. I hope so too. I have complex feelings, because I tend to be averse to self-change. And I'm the type of kid who wore the same hoodie to school every day. And still kind of does that sometimes. But I thought it was time for a little swap up. It's good to try something new. It's just a partial gauntlet like this works. I do remember that hoodie. In your defense, it was a good one. Yeah. Well, which one? I think the main one from high school was the Homestuck one, which I still have and cherish, although I do not wear it anymore. It is too small. The Homestuck Mind one. Yeah. I love that damn thing. My current hoodie is my dubbed Dimitri hoodie, the Galar Dragon Gym one. Someday I'd like to have an actual like jacket of the design I made, but for the time being, this one is my favorite. It has become so worn that there is like both sleeves are frayed at the ends, and there's a really big hole for my left thumb that I tend to stick my hand through there sometimes just because it's comfy. But it is obliterated. But I still love it, and I still wear it. Sorry. I get you there. I wore the same canvas jacket every day in high school, middle school. Yeah. I tend to have a few hoodies that I tend to, I have a few hoodies that I cling to until they're unusable. Oh, and I'm even worse with my pajamas. I will literally wear, like, my favorite pajama shirts until they get completely ragged. Like, literally rags with tons of holes in them. The last one that I had that I did that to was actually a Bulldog t-shirt that I cherished very much. I tried to patch it up several times over, and it looked like literal, like, you know, like in Animal Crossing or something? It's like torn hoodie, or like torn shirt, or torn socks, like zombie socks or whatever. They have holes and shit in them. It fucking looked like that. It was so sad. Yeah. Before that, I had, I forget which team this is, but there's like a hockey team where the mascot is like a duck, I think. And I had a shirt of that was a hand-me-down from my dad, and I wore it till it was literally like completely see-through. It was like transparent. I should learn to patch things. Yeah, it's nice to be able to patch things up. It's never too late to learn a new useful skill. And you don't have to be good at it. You know, sometimes it's enough to just be competent at something, especially if it's like a household, usable thingy. Doinksville ducks. Thanks. No idea. No, yeah, it was like a very cozy t-shirt. Like, it was hockey jersey aesthetic, but it wasn't like an actual hockey jersey. It was just like a long sleeve t-shirt. I love that damn thing. I wore it into oblivion. My mom was begging me to throw it away. She was like, I'm gonna burn this thing someday. I was like, no, please. Alright, this gauntlet isn't really as well thought out as like the other stuff, but it's fine. Something like that. Whatever, there's cloth under there. I had the no throw only fetch brain for learning skills. Not saying I can't, but yeah. Well, if you want to do some random thing you've been wanting to do while me and Kuba are there, I don't mind. Vis-a-vis just like trying something random. Doggy! 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 Yay! Yep. My main thing for trying to learn anything new is usually just that I shrimply don't have the time. Even today, it's like, ugh. I squeezed in the time to hang out and socialize because I desperately need to do that or I will go insane. But I have so much fucking other stuff to do. Ugh. Might be a good idea. We'll definitely have some nice free time. Yes! Yeah, it's also a limitation. Yeah. Time is something I have in very scarce quantities, but I'm trying my best to like continue staying productive while also letting myself be a human being. It's very hard to let myself be a human being sometimes. Floating dog. No leggies. I drew the feet like literally pointing completely away from each other before, which is no good. I'm thinking this one can be facing outward. Oops, I keep connecting this to the wrong line. Oh no. You got some big ass feet. One of the things I like to do that I picked up as a skill briefly was crocheting. I like crocheting. It's a very like keeping your hands busy, not having to think too much kind of activity. I only really crocheted a couple things and then I still have like a bunch of yarn and stuff that like I just have not used at all. I want to use. It's not like yarn expires. I don't like the feet being out like that. It just doesn't look quite right. I think I can just rotate the foot here a bit. Like this, the foot is so freaking, it's so stout you can't even tell it's facing forward instead of to the side. But this is supposed to be, this is to forward instead of to the side. Scoot this slightly down. There. Alright, and then other sketch. Looking at leg armor. Ah, da 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 da. Wow. Wow. I love this dude. Thanks. Hi, crab. Waving. We're almost done with the lines. And I'll probably do some simple colors. Something like this? I think maybe like a boot that's like overlaid with this metal piece makes sense. I could be a little sloppy with this. There. Alright, and then... Well, okay, let's do this. I like the idea of this being partial boot, partial armor. Let's make this back piece like, here's the bottom of the boot proper. Boot. We're scooting our boots here, partner. Alright, and then... I think one more like this. And then... Zoop. This overlays on top. This is important, actually. This is why I'm redoing this briefly. Alright. Here. Yeah! That's fine. Yeah, and then the back part of this is boots. There. Okay. Let's do the other one real quick. This is just like a sketch. This is a different layer. So it's 3... 1, 2, 3, 4. And then... Oh, this is way too high. Oops. Alright. And then this angle's definitely strange because of how I kind of corrected from being directly facing this way to facing more this way. But we can make it work. It's gonna look a little bit awkward regardless because this is kind of just like an awkwardly shaped guy. Alright, then we've got boots here, the straps there, and then the edge of the heel's way too low. Edge of the heel is here, which leaves these pieces like this. Awkward, but it works. It works. Alright, let's pop him down a little bit, get rid of this other layer, and do some clean lines over it. And once we do the clean lines, I think I'm gonna take like a quick little roundabout on the outside, and then we'll do the colors and we'll be done. The stream might just be doing this, honestly. Which is fine. At the end of the day, I set out to have an art stream, and we're doing art. I do have comms I desperately want to get done, but it's important to switch it up and not do comms and only comms. Doing only comms is a cool way to get artistically disgruntled if it's the only thing that you do and think about. Like, for a very long time, the only thing I was really drawing was either, like, assets for D&D or commissions. And while those are both all fine and good, it's definitely not the same as letting yourself just kind of, like, artistically explore. I need to sit up really quick. My tailbone is like... Get that big ol' straight chin. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. You can't just let... Especially, like, if you're passionate about something and you make it your career, You don't want to lose your passion for it, right? I don't want the line on all of that. Let's just keep it on the front. Put a little scuff mark here. Absolutely. Yeah. That's also why I like Pookie-sember so much. Pookie-sember really lets me play in the space. Just kind of do whatever the fuck I want. Whatever the fuck comes naturally. Baby. Honestly, something I've been thinking about in terms of my creative exploits is giving myself a good couple of hours to play around on some pencil and paper. Oh, pretty much all my art has been digital lately. Which is, you know, typical. I'm a digital artist. All my commissions are digital and shit, right? I definitely prefer that over doing any sort of physical media I'd have to ship out. But pencil and paper is where I started. And sometimes things just come more naturally. And, you know, the knowledge that you can't just press a button and then whatever you put down went away is also... I mean, it psychologically impacts me when I draw. For better or for worse. I'll say for Yapos... Typically, I always, my gym leaders I do on pencil and paper, and then I do the lines and colors, digitally. Do you do stuff on pencil and paper sometimes? Yes. I definitely have gotten to a point where, like, when I first started doing digital art, I actually would still, like, refuse to do my raw sketches directly on the tablet. I was like, I need to sketch it on paper and then I'll do the lines digitally. I do pretty much all of my like commission art I do on my tablet. Like I don't do a draft on paper at all. But okay, I think Doggy is like line art is done. Do that. Let's do that. Hide that really quick. Yeah, that looks great! Oh, I didn't... There we go. There we go. Yeah. Actually, that's kind of messed up at the bottom. Let's try that again. A little... Nope. Good. That. Okay. I'm gonna do a lap. We're gonna go all around the outside here and thicken the outside of the line art. And then we will do colors, and then we will be done. And then I'll post this cool guy on, like, Twitter and stuff. Yeah, I think that the thickening the edge of the line art here is gonna help accentuate some of the details and stuff. Doggy moment. Let me take a little sip real quick. That's some good water. What color scheme should I go for this doggy? Should I stay in like the natural range of color scheme? For dogs? I think that the most out there of the kobold colors I saw was like a nice stark like red. But even then, that's like a natural dog color. Red fur. Dark red and green. Those are some good colors. I'll go for like a rusty brown. Brownish red over the fur. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Color for the clothes is also important. Purple. What if it was purple? Roman, is purple your favorite color? I she meant the outfit. Outfit's good to have too. I'm not sure about the outfit either. No, it is turquoise. Ah, interesting. I do remember seeing a lot of purple in some of your designs, which is why I asked. But purple is also just a very fun color to work with in general. I have a lot of, between me and Crab, the number of purple OCs we have is kind of hilarious. There's so many. I keep my favorite color a secret. Really? Huh, I don't know if I could guess it. Hee hee hee. Don't tell people about it generally, yeah. Do you guys have any stories about... Smile. Do you have any stories about why your favorite color is your favorite color? Or did you just wake up one day and be like, well, this is it. This is it, Luigi. I'm trying to think about mine. I'm pretty sure I did just wake up one day and be like, I like green. Like when I was in middle school or something. It's just, I don't know. My mind before a few years ago is mostly a mush of half memories, but I think I just like it. This is fair. I liked green or blue when I was little. Yeah, I didn't... Oh, you know what? No, I have a story. It also relates to my username, because I have it in my name. So... When I was in middle school was a very, very formative time for me. As it is for a lot of people, right? For those of you who might have a different structure for your schooling, middle school is around, what, the ages of maybe like 11 to 13, 14-ish? Right? Really, like, mentally sensitive time, as it were. It was also, you know, the dawn of social media, really. The beginning of some more social internet-y type stuff. Amidst these social places, a place called DeviantArt, yes. I'm trying to come up with like a username for when I join. And I'm talking with one of my friends. And I think that, I don't know if it was their idea to do color animal, but we ended up settling on color animal. And I was like, well, I only want to have one color. I just want to pick one and stick to it. I'll be little too, because I'm short, and I like fennec foxes and they're small, right? So little fox. But I guess color, I'll use green, because that's a different color than your color. And I like green, sure. And from there it stuck. And I think, I mean, I do like green. It's my fave. Like, I'm covered in it. And then I kept that username for the rest of my life. Smile. I like it. I think it's cute. Turquoise just goes hard, said Railman. I like it after getting my 200 color pen case. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. You're given a whole beautiful palette of colors and you're like, this one is mine. That's excellent. It's like love at first sight. Your power for keeping usernames that long. Hee hee hee. 120. Yeah, I mean 120 is still a lot of colors. Like just sticking to one. I like being consistent with my brand, my identity. It was very hard for me to accept some changes about myself over the years. Like I was like, I'm me and I don't change. But I do because I'm a human being. Rue, I know your username changes a lot too. But it's fun to switch it around too. I can respect being able to switch it up. I think I chose red because the rest of my friends picked other colors. I want to have my own thing. Yeah. That's understandable too. I like neon minty green and it's 100% because of my OC hubris, said Rue. Nice. A recent fave is still good. Swapping around is fun. Yes. Swapping around. Thumbs up emoji. And for me, I think especially when I was little, my aversion to change was partially because I just kind of I tended to adapt to the spaces I was in, and generally I wanted to be considered in some of those earlier circles, especially like the rock of the group. Not like rock like the orc, but rock like a support. Like this is an unchanging surface, an unchanging constant, and an ever-changing phase of life, right? Especially when you're in school still. There's a lot of things you can't rely on. I like being relied on. To the point where it's hard for me to accept my own changes. But I'm working on it. I think it's good to be able to be fluid. I'm getting emotional just thinking about this too much. Maybe I should talk about something else. What else can I talk about right now? I don't know. I'm doing some pretty not required to think work right now. The sketching along the exterior like this. You're doing extremely well. Thank you. Subject change, I want that axe. This weapon... ... Extremely cool axe. It's like an axe halberd. I feel like it would be really unwieldy. Because it's so fucking top heavy and there's nothing on the bottom. But that might kind of be the intent. I could imagine if you're using this weapon in a battle, it would be like... I mean, it's there for range, and it probably is constantly being like swung around to keep the momentum and keep like the balance there. Now I need to find my origin source for living swords. That would be a fun one. I mean, I guess... How much explanation do you need? Like, swords are cool as hell. Right? When's the first time you saw a sword? It's fine, I love anime logic weapons. This is fair. Battle scythes, my beloved. Yeah. Scythe weapons are cool. Oh god, I can't remember. Yeah, well the thing with the first time seeing something like a sword would be like, it would be when you're like a fucking, like a 2-year-old or something, being read a story about like knights and castles and stuff, no? We're almost done, look! It's just the head and the shoulder over there. I have to add the texture to this, but I'm gonna do that on a different layer. I'm thinking about weaponry now. What is my favorite type of weapon? I mean, if we're talking about like me, if I was building like a character that's supposed to represent me, I definitely prefer melee. And honestly, I prefer my fists. Typically. Just a good old-fashioned punching. I've always been the type to be like using my hands for everything, so I might as well use them to punch too. And especially if I have the option, claws. Big fan of claws. I mean, I have them in real life. I get my nails done and I have that nice strong gel put on them. And after like a little bit of time for them to set, they can do some pretty significant damage. Unfortunately, that's usually to myself, but you know, hashtag just eczema problems. I wonder where the first notable sword I saw was. I don't know. If you can't think about it now and it's still in your mind, maybe you'll have a dream about it later. Sometimes that comes to me that way, if I'm trying to remember something. But yeah, like, i.e. like in Fallout or something, I definitely prefer like the power fists, and I also like the hammer a lot. The like power hammer that has like a charge in it or something. That stuff's cool as hell. Hey! Da-da-da! It's Buppy. Alright, let's add, I think here and here I need to do some chainmail-like texture. I'm just gonna kind of do scribbles. And then I'm gonna erase around the edges. Oops. We out here scribbling. It's Dogi. It's literally Dogi. You know, thinking about Fallout and the fact that Gaz has been playing Fallout 4 has been making me want to play Fallout 2. Maybe after Okami or something, right? Because, like, those games tend to go kind of long. But I'd love to play New Vegas. New Vegas would be really fun. I did a playthrough of New Vegas somewhat recently, but I would be willing to do it again for the stream. I could maybe play 3. I've never played 3. I played New Vegas, I played 4, but I never played 3. There we go. Alright. One area down. Let's get this middle section here. Either that or I could also do a Skyrim playthrough, but I don't know. Everyone and their mamas played Skyrim. But it would be fun to do the Twitch integration stuff. You guys could really mess with me. I did not. A rarity. Are they not raising the young uns on Skyrim nowadays? Is that not something that they teach in your classes? When I was your age, Skyrim was a required curriculum. Looking pretty damn good, Dogi. Alright, let's get that, let's get a base color behind it so that we can color from there. I guessed summon 100 Deathclaws. Dies. Now I'm thinking of what games we played a lot when I was in middle school. I'd imagine that whatever that would be for you is probably different than me. What did I play a lot in middle school? Honestly, in middle school is when I kind of fully realized that video games, 1, existed, and 2, were cool as hell. For a very long time, I wanted to be a game developer. I have decided that it's no longer something I want to do with my life, but I can respect the game dev. I can understand the enjoyment and the thrill of making video game. Why did I pick this shade of green for this dog? I guess I was thinking about light greens because Rue mentioned them. Whoops. Dog is green now. I could change this whenever I want. This is also just a good color for visuals. But yeah, let's see, my first major games that I got, of course, were the Pokemon games. The first ones that got me into it were Fire Red and Emerald, which I got both of around the same time, shortly after they came out. Beyond that, my first console that I ever got was a GameCube. And with it, on my 13th birthday, I got a GameCube. I got some Mario game that I can't remember. I think it was one of the sports ones. No, it was Mario Party. Hiss! It was Mario Party, and it was Wind Waker, one of my top 3 games of all time, even to this day. Soon after that, we got a Wii. And alongside that came Okami, one of my other tops. My first video game for Krokorok, first video games were Crystal and Warrior Land 3. Aww. Crystal's a really good one. I didn't play Crystal exactly, but I played Crystal Clear, which is like Crystal Plus a bunch of extra other goodies, and that was quite fun. I did play Silver. I retroactively got Pokemon Silver. I had already had a Game Boy Advance and an SP, and I played it some on there, but I definitely wasn't as hooked by Silver as I was by, like, Fire Red and Leaf Green. Or Fire Red and Emerald. I consider Emerald to be my first Pokemon game because it's the first one I played all the way through. I played Fire Red quite a bit, but I could never beat the damn thing. It was too hard. Okay. You were 7, ended up getting a PS2 and GameCube soon after, yes. I love the GameCube. I'm a big fan of the GameCube. It's so shaped. What a beautiful, beautiful creature that thing is. I would like to get a GameCube, but there would be no reason for me to because everything I could play in the GameCube, I could play through other means. I would just purely have it for the collectibleness of it. The family GameCube is, under the ownership of my sibling. Which, fair enough, I got the Wii. I could accept that they took that one with them. I hope that they get good use out of it. Despite all of our games being scratched to hell. Oh, the song ended again. What do we want to listen to next? Ooh, tutorial themed music. Yeah. All right. Thinking about old consoles has me thinking about my freaking Cha-Cha characters. I think that out of the old consoles, Angelo would probably like the GameCube the most. Even though, you know, their pride and joy is the Wii Supreme. The GameCube really can't be beat in terms of the aesthetic. They're... it's so good. I think that they would especially appreciate the fact that, like, in its era of release, the GameCube was largely considered a failure. Like, it did not earn enough. It was being sold for super, super cheap at the end of its lifespan. And yet, after that, countless GameCube games are considered, like, timeless classics, extremely important games to, like, history and everything. Like, just not appreciated in its own era. But, and afterwards, you know, even now, in 2024, some GameCube games are selling for hundreds of dollars. I used to draw little Kirby comics when I was a wee one with my friend Zach. Nice, that's cute, that's cute. I would draw, all my stuff I drew was Pokemon. Or Zelda. I drew a lot of Wind Waker fan art when I was little. Still have your GameCube. It has a Smash Bros. Skin. That's cool as hell. Ours was just, you know, the classic purple one, I believe. Actually, wait, was it purple or was it black? I don't know. It was one of those two. We're getting there. Never got to play GameCube, but I wanted to play Gale of Darkness so bad. Bro, oh my god. I wanted to play Gale of Darkness so bad as well, but guess what who was getting like every other game except for Gale of Darkness at the time? Despite getting all of my A's and getting the games I want. My parents would only let me get the game when I went into the frickin' whatever it's called, Best Buy. They would be like, you can't get one after, you've got to get it now. And they would never have XD in stock. Screaming. The console is such a nice shape. It's a lovely shape. It is very shaped. Alright, I'm gonna go for a different pen for the coloring. Sketch Render is good. No, it's so evil. Yeah, instead of getting Pokemon XT Gale of Darkness, I got fucking Dogs with a Z for the Game Boy Advance, which I played for 3 days and then didn't touch again. Ah! Tragic. I should set mine up for bootloading because all the good games are $bajillion. You're right. Oof. Yeah. Universal experience. Yeah. Maybe I should play Dogs with a Z for the chat. Do we want to have white fur for Buppy? So many shovelware games. Yeah. Jimmy Neutron on the Game Boy Advance. Yeah. Do we want to do the fur first? Frogger GBA. Yeah. Shadow Lugia someday. Yeah. I think I did eventually get XD, but by that point, I just wasn't really playing the GameCube as much. I think it was that I was in high school, like late high school. I was very busy, being a high schooler. I think I'm gonna go for a base white fur here. And bigger. There we go. I'm just gonna... There we go. Oh, that shouldn't be there. Actually, I've changed my mind. I think I want to do the basic color blocking in, like, flat. And then when we do spots and shit, we can do, the texture pen. There we go. Okay. I think here, that is gonna be gloves. I don't think that's fur over there. Uh-huh. Okay. Do we want to do silver armor, or do we want to do, like, gold, or maybe, like, a coppery color? The world's our cloister here, right? I'm gonna go for a darker color here. Zoop. Darker color here. I think whatever we want the armor color to be will be like the base layer. Since that's the bulk of what's on the body anyways. I'm thinking... Okay. It's either gonna be a green and a red, or a purple and gold. The thing is, as much as purple and gold rocks, I have a lot of characters that are purple and gold. So I'm thinking about it. Green is my favorite, but I don't really have that many green characters. I think green is a good choice, yeah. But then, if we're going green and red, what auxiliary color should we do for the armor? Should we still be like a grounded silver? Like gray? Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. Dull gold or brass would match the red and green well. Yeah, let's... Agree, yeah. Let's go somewhere around here. I'll just try a little to see how it looks. Yeah. I like that. Okay. Let's do the emblem. There's like a symbol here, this little sigil that I impromptu kind of like put in here on the fly. Let's give this some color. And then this is gonna discern the color on the the blade as well on the axe thing. Need some more of this. There. Okay. Bark. This color on the blade is subject to change, but I just kind of want it to match the symbol. What? Yeah, so far so good. Let's do green for the gloves as well. Very fun. Yeah. Alright. Take just color here and just kind of... I remember what I used to do. I read non-stop before I played video games. Oh, yeah. Did you have Nintendo Power? I had Nintendo Power. Hung out with friends I no longer know. Yeah. I mean, I still have a decent number of friends from high school, but that's completely because of MicroStation. Coob's power to retain friends for long periods of time is immense. It's incredible. It's like a superpower. I don't understand. This should not be silver anymore, I think. I think... I want this to be more like a... Well, not that dark. There. Yeah. I need to force reading time more, I think. Yeah, agree. I would like to read more. It's hard. Once again, like, making time for something else is hard. Like, the media I consume is largely just, like, passive YouTube videos while I'm working on something. I don't really, like, stop and sit and entertain myself with one thing and one thing alone. Usually I'm multitasking. And Axum said, a friend's mod got featured in the latest Necrodancer DLC trailer. Really? Oh! What kind of mod was it? Should the pauldron be a different color? You all know my friend from elementary school who I made comics with. Is that, is it Omega Magus? Or Magus? I don't know. Pronunciation. They seem cool. Yeah! They're snazzy. I dropped in on some of their streams, they're cool. Biodiversity plus adds new monsters within the world was a mod. That's cool. That sounds like a nice mod. I'm starting to grow fatigued. I don't know if I could do this much longer. Come on now. There you go. Ugh. I think I want to put this here. I want to have more red and less of this orange, honestly. I'm gonna tint things a little. It's pink. This pink. Like that? Yeah. That's pink. Yeah. It's still kind of pink. Oops. We are pink now. This is kind of working for me. I think it's just that the armor doesn't really have enough variation, even though I feel like all this being the general same color would make sense. What if I made him have red boots here? Like, maybe that's why it's not full armor on the front and back, is like, oh, I love these red boots so much. I'm not fucking getting rid of them. I'm not covering them up. You need to see how good I look, he said. Me. Yeah. Alright. Puppy. What if I use this sort of pinkish color? Oops, it's... Yeah, that's good. Oh, I have an idea as well. Ooh, okay. Well, no, I do want to do that now. So here's the thing. Bulldogs typically suffer from this, like, many of them suffer from, like, a pink eye type thing. It was, like, cherry eye or something, that our dog had. So, yeah. I'm gonna do this. Get the teeth, too, while I'm here. Grab this. Inside of the mouth. Then... yeah. Eye condition. There. I like that. I think if I just add this lighter orange to accentuate things, that should help a little bit with the the shapes not being broken up enough. There we go. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Alright. That's there. Now how do we break up the, well, okay, I'm gonna take this really quick. I'm gonna use this color for the straps here as well. Honestly, I could do it here too. Hmm. Feeling pretty good about this thus far. I want... I want to do the spots now. I definitely want to do... Yeah, like a rusty red type for... Maybe a little darker, a little less saturated. Get rid of that there. Yeah. There's some good spots. I think I need some more pink though. Let's go get some pink here that I'm gonna like smudge out. And then some like gray color, significantly smaller, just kind of to go around the external parts here. There we go. Yeah. Puppy. Do I want to do shading on this? Kind of. I'm just doing some really rough stuff and seeing how I feel about it. I missed a spot all the way down here. We should buy the Kiltro ticket soon. I agree. Do you want to do that when you get home, baby love? We could do that before we go. Don't know about this particular... Hmm. Extremely good Dogi. Thanks! You're seeing Kiltro? Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I think that, hearing about you getting to see Kiltro is what made Coob want to go and see Kiltro. I'm pretty sure. Although Coob was always big on Kiltro. Just realizing you could go out and see a performer or a musician that you like is a fun realization to have. Yeah, yeah. Wow, I'm really hungry. I want to eat. I want to eat something. Thinking about Dungeon Meshi doesn't help. Alright, that's a little bit of a sloppy shading job. I'm not so sure. Or a highlight job. I guess let's look at our progress, right? Goodbye, reference dog. Get these smudgies in. There. Getting that little shine going is pretty good. A little too thin there. There we go. Okay. Bad thing about my hair getting cut like this is that my bangs keep getting in my damn face. They're even squeezing through my headphones. There we go. Doggy. Hey. Ooh, the highlights. Yeah, I'm trying. That might be a bit too gratuitous, but I think I'm good with this. Yeah. I'm gonna be a little more lazy with the shading. I think I'm just gonna kind of go like some big swoops and just smudge them over. I think it looks fantastic. Thank you. I'm gonna go big swoops here. Let's get a little in there. Just kind of mapping this out in the blue and then gonna find a good color to swap it to. Let's there we go. Put a little bit of extra work into the shading on the face to really make those wrinkles look fucking wrinkly. There we go. I like that. I think this turned out pretty good. All that's really left here is to give name and stuff. My little bands. Let's go with the fountain pen. Nice dark red here. I think the green, red, and then like the bronzy gold is pretty fun in terms of combos. I often end up pairing green with silver, but I think it can look good with like browns and oranges and reds. It's hard to make green and red work together sometimes, because it just turns into Christmas if you aren't careful. Okay. I think name we can come back to. Gender, I've been referring to them as a lad this whole time, so I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna make my pen bigger. I'm just gonna put he, him, easily enough. Is this dog trans? ... We just don't know. Winky face. Christmas or gruel? Yeah. Why not both? We're gonna go, I think, someone who the traits that we've described for him this far do make me think he's probably on the younger side, right? If he's like just like doing this not out of a monetary obligation or anything, just because he is stubborn and like prideful, does say younger to me. But if he was doing this for a while too, that'd be pretty funny. Well, actually, no. Also, it's funny to say that he's a lot younger because people will be like, oh, looks at your face. Are you like 40? Because he's like wrinkly. Kobold lifespan isn't super long regardless. Oh, right. I should look that up. Let's see. Age of maturity is 13 years. Average lifespan is about 55. I'm gonna say... I don't think that this guy's even middle-aged. I'm gonna say, like... 17. Height is gonna be... Oh! The average height for these guys is actually only, like, 4'11". I'm gonna say this guy's 4 foot... 4'4". Yeah! Is there a Dungeon Meshi wiki? There's a fandom wiki that I'm looking at, yes. Likes himself. Such his looks. I want to put something else there, but I'm not sure yet. Dislikes being tricked. He's so good. Yes. Being tricked. Doesn't like being tricked. Doesn't like combat. Doesn't like fighting. Speaks loudly and carrying a fuck off axe, so nobody will want to fight you. Agree. I mean, you can't really reason like that if you're fighting a beastie, but for like other people, like a bandit or something, yeah, definitely. Likes... I'll come back to it again. If his high score is abusive remarks, maybe he likes... I mean, if... likes banter, right? Likes to talk. I'll put talking. A conversation. That works a little better. That's funny. Wait, he's not very good at talking, but he loves to do it. All bark and no bite. Yes. Maybe he practices a lot with typical, like, rest of the world speech. Abusive remarks, talks about himself so much everyone else dies of cringe. Conversation. I need to push this down a little bit. There we go. Maybe Maybe the way that his nose is snubbed and the like odd shape of his face also makes it so it's a little easier for him to talk. It's more human-like. Who knows? This is cute. I like this character. Alright, I think the only thing left on this sheet is just to give him a name. A name. Cruft? That does sound like something a bulldog could say. Cruft. I like that. Sure. I'm gonna have to move his foot. Cruft mac and cheese. I don't know if I want to keep my notes in my handwriting because it's a little hard to odd last name. names my dog mac and cheese. I'm naming him that. I'm naming him that. His feet are in the way, but if I scoot him up anymore, then his axe won't be touching the ground. See? Is that fine? He's not resting it on the floor. I know this! What is this? What is this? Bark, bark, bark. It's we party you. What do you mean? Cruft, my good friend Cruft, who is so mean to me. You're right. Cruft mac and cheese. That's a real good D&D character name, actually. If we're leaning into the spirit of it. You know what? I'll say this. He is the children of two... Well, okay. Here's a question. Do kobolds have their own kingdom and stuff? Are they like... Do they have like... Let's see. I'm reading about them. They are located mainly in deserts of the western continent. They are villages. The only kobold we know is Kuro. I'm gonna say that there's no like last names, are there? I guess I kind of am poking a lot. Mac and cheese is really good too. I was gonna say macking and cheese could be two different groups. But looking at the way that you spelled mac and cheese is really good, Cheetah. I think I have to concede and go with the one that you did. I'm doing that. Mac and cheese sounds like a half-foot name. Maybe he was adopted. That's super good. I once had a character named Brock Ephraim. That's a good name. It's fun. Mac and cheese was adopted by half-foots and learned to speak from them and was able to become very proficient at it over time. His name was short for broccoli et fromage. No! It's bullying! You know his ass is beefing with Chilchuck. Yeah. Bullying. Alright. Craft mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. It's not mean, it's child abuse. I want to write down some of the stuff that we came up with because it's funny and I love it. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna make our font nice and light. Make a new layer. Adopted by half-foots. This freaking pen I picked isn't the best, but it's easier to see what I write, so. Called himself the Silver Samurai. He's a superhero in a cyberpunk game that uses nanomachines. That's cool. Wow. I would love to play in like a sci-fi or cyberpunk, like more future-y stuff. I guess really your thing is, well, it's different. I wouldn't classify it as that and that alone. I would say that's the closest thing. I'm trying to think if I played in anything else that would classify as that. I don't think all the stuff I played in is like ye old high fantasy and then like Pokemon. Pokemon, I guess to an extent could be sort of sci-fi-y in some ways, but eh. Brock only got 3 sessions in before the campaign ended. Oof! Aw. That's a travesty. I think it's good to use up the space up here because he is short. There's a lot of space. Commonly underestimated. No, not commonly. Frequently underestimated. Depends on the averager setting, but yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, well, yes and no. I wouldn't classify it as purely being sci-fi or fantasy. It's definitely like an interesting menagerie. I'm excited to learn more about that over time. Smile. Frequently underestimated. Actually, I'm gonna scoot this first fact up. Adopted by half-foots and taught to speak at a young age. I love this dude. Yes, almost done with work, by the way. Nice! I am also almost done. They give him a chance and he's cowardly, prideful, and rude. Yes. Love it, love it. Yeah. Cowardly when faced with combat. I'll say cowardly when faced with actual danger. Right? All bark. Hehehe. Also, I'm driving home in like 20 minutes. I might be done by then. I'm probably gonna wrap it up now. Let's see. Let's scoot this down. And scoot this up. How legible is this? I like keeping that here. What am I missing from my original stuff? Oh, very gullible. Yes, gullible as hell. Now I need to make one. You should! I might make a thread in my server and be like, hey, share yours when you make them, if you make them. Right? Gullible, prideful, cowardly. Adventures to get respect. Yes. I'll store this in my storage area. Alright, Cruft. Maybe a blurry, dark, black backdrop for readability. Ugh, yeah. On my way. Alright, Sweet Crab. I'll see you soon. Let's put this behind the character. There you go. I like that. I think I'm done. This was fun. I liked it. I should put my little logo on here. I think I'll do that after the stream. But I'll export this and I'll probably post it on my socials. And I encourage you all to do this too. It was extremely fun. I had a great time. It was fun designing him. It was fun chatting with y'all about it. Okay. Oh, musical cue. Smile. Okay, let's see. Okay. Any mutuals on? I could raid Gaz again, but I just did that yesterday. I get any mutuals who's on? I think I'm gonna raid Echo Gimme. Ugh, still haven't managed to mail. Oh no! Anaxum, you can do it! I'm here to encourage you. I'm about to go. I did a productive thing and I drew a character. I even did rendering and shit. It's very cool and epic. I believe in you. You can do it. And then you can get that cha-cha stuff done. It'll be super cool. But until then, I am gonna go now. This is fun. I will be back tomorrow. I'm actually streaming much later than my typical time slot. I'm gonna be on somewhere around 7 to 7:30 p. EST. We're gonna be returning to Final Fantasy finally. It's gonna be super cool. I'm very excited for it. I got my new piece of my machine. Everything should be in working order. Knock on wood. I hope. Yeah. Final Fantasy 14. Yes. It'll be great. It'll be cool. It'll be epic. Smiling and smiling and smiling. It's gonna be fun. Yes. Will we be voice acting? I guess. I mean, I don't even remember where I was at. I don't know what I'm even gonna do. I want to progress the story some, but I'm probably gonna need to do something to like reacquaint myself with the game as well. We'll see. I'm probably gonna actually, like, you know, set things up. I need to buy my sub and make sure everything's updated proper. So I might finagle with it some in the evening. We'll see, we'll see. We don't have to, I was just wondering. I know, it is fun. We could do some dungeons, that'd be nice. Yeah. And Exum said, I've been back in a bit into it, not much for the occasional playing. Yeah. Alright, your voice sounds perfect. It's like you like me or something. Anyway, I'm going. Thank you, everybody. I gotta go. Bye. Zoop. I'm sending you off to a gummy worm. I meant the quality. Oh, I see how it is. Bye. Bye. Thank you for stream. You're welcome. Bye. Worm time.